Hi, welcome back to the channel DIY Rick 66. You know, from time to time I do product reviews. This is going to be a product review video. This is on the Hygger 4-in-1 aquarium filter. It has low noise. Now, the great people from Hygger actually sent this out to me. They know I've been starting a new aquarium here, and I contacted them, and I wanted to become affiliated with them to showcase some of their products, because I do like Hygger. Now, it does say that there's a 2-year warranty on this, which is rare on this kind of stuff when it comes to aquarium stuff. I've had my aquarium set up for about 2 months now, and it does sit next to a window, and I'm getting indirect lighting. So this does tell you can grow algae from indirect lighting. It doesn't have to have just sun blaring in through a window. I thought I'd be safe, but my 75 gallon is catching some green algae. Now here's the spray bar, and they've got filters. And the thing about this that I like is it almost acts like a sponge filter also, which is a little different than a lot of filters out there on the market. I already have a sponge filter running. Now this is supposed to be good for up to an 80 gallon tank. Well, I got a 75 gallon. A Tidal 110, if you want to check out that video, I'll put that up there in the link in the description too. Handling my tank pretty good. Plus I have a large 80 gallon sponge filter in there too. So if you can see that green hue in there, that's actually like floating particulate like algae, green algae that has just come into the water column. It's not really on the rocks as much, but I have been running this blasting black sand in my aquarium. I like it, and I was worried about it having like an oil residue because I was having some issues, but I'm thinking it's this algae. So let me go ahead and get this thing unboxed. Okay, so here's the unit right here, and it's got like a little power head on top here to where you can twist it around whatever direction you want to twist it. It's got a little nozzle chute here, and there's some other parts that come with it like spray bar attachments and things like that. I'm not going to go into that too much in detail. You can check out their website. There is inlets here where it's going to pull your water in, your debris. It does have 2 chambers of these sponge filters. That's why I like it, just like a regular sponge filter. This is going to give you mechanical and biological, which is great. You can maybe replace your regular sponge filters because this is going to pull much more water in through those slits there and polish and clean your water, plus keep your biological bacteria alive. It was the HG153 18 watt. 18 watts isn't a lot of power to consume, so that should be more energy efficient than a lot of your other things, and probably comparable to a sponge filter or a hang on the back filter. But it's going to do it all, and then easy to pop these right off here to clean. You just squeeze in and it pops right off, and there's your filter right there. Like I said, I don't want to take up too much time on the video, so let me go ahead and put the suction cups in. And we'll adhere it right there to the aquarium. Make sure we get all the air off the back of the suction cups. And there we go. Now what's great about these is if you want to polish up your tank, maybe you overfed and you're like, oh my God, I got all this fish food floating around in here and I need to clean it up. I don't want to kill my fish, you know, and run up the ammonia levels. That'll do it. If you have maybe some floating sand that you can't get rid of, some other kind of debris when you did your substrate, that's going to pull that back into that filter, and then you just take it out, or you can leave it in depending on what you want to do. You can restart another aquarium with the seeded bacteria after you've run it for at least a month. You can put it in a smaller aquarium. You can keep it in like a 55 gallon aquarium or something like that. Let's go ahead and turn it off by plugging it in and see if we see any flow. And there you go. So the way I've got it set up, it's going to really oxygenate your water and give you a good bit amount there. Now you can put a hose on there that's actually in the kit also. Well, you can see it's starting to pull around. You know, all the rage right now is these power heads with wave makers and stuff. And this could actually act as a wave maker and put some flow into your tank. You know, fairly economical. They're not very expensive filters. So it's going to do a lot. And I also have like maybe some fish poop and waste that's in there. So it looks like it's really moving that around. That may pull it in also. So it's going to polish that tank up a bit. And that's just getting the air out of the filter material itself. Now, if you want to get just full bubbles on there, they supply this tube. And you put it right on that little nozzle on the top there. And make sure that's outside of your tank. And now you can see it drawing in air. So that'll work like a bubble wand or a air stone, and that's going to definitely give you some oxygen in your tank. You can change this out here, and put a black hose on here instead of the clear, so it blends in. If you got black backgrounds or whatever, you can put that and fix it anywhere you want on your tank. You could be laying on the side, you could be laying up in that position. Like I said, there's 4 suction cups on the back side of it, but I think that'd be a good addition to your aquarium if you need it. It may be able to replace your regular sponge filter like mine in the back there. Might even take some of your green water, I'm not really sure. I have another filter coming that's going to have a UV light in this portion of the chamber. And I don't know if you're familiar with UV applications in freshwater. The salt guys have been using them before, the reefers, not the kind that are smokers, but the saltwater community. And they're now starting to use them in the freshwater for killing bacteria and diseases and other things to make your fish unhealthy. That's the theory behind it. So hopefully we'll get another one down the road here and we'll take a look at that. But I can already see a lot of this detritus and stuff starting to pull into the filter. And that's starting to really clean up the aquarium. Well, that's it. That's a quick review here on the Hygger 4-in-1 aquarium filter. Hope you like it. Please give us a like and a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know you like our videos. Please share with your family and friends. And don't forget the links are in the description underneath the YouTube video. Take care, everybody.